Do you want me to go?
Hi Corey, nice to meet you again.
Hello, how are you going?
Good, good. How you been?
Good, you've been okay?
Have you been practicing lots?
Yes, I have. I've been practicing a lot. Still a bit nervous over things, but I think I'll be okay. And yeah, I've just had the best time having you as a teacher.
Oh, thank you. I'll take that. Have you been practicing those exercises that were in your folders?
Yes, I have.
Yes, and
Yeah.
then do you have any questions?
No. I'm really fast at opening up new folders now and opening, shutting things and locating other files. So yeah, I'm doing really well.
And how are you going with saving appropriate folders and editing and all of that sort of stuff?
Good, yes. I've had a few but I'm sort of just doing repetitive ones, so maybe when something a little bit harder comes along, I might have a bit of trouble, but I've got getting a bit more confidence to try and work things out.
Yeah, sometimes it helps if you just stand up, walk away, have a breather, and then come back, because otherwise you can find yourself getting more frustrated when you can't figure it out.
No.
How are you going with your ergonomic setup?
I have been practicing and I have bought myself a little stool to put my feet under, so I'm at level. I changed the computer screen so I'm at eye level. So yes, so I'm not having any back problems or anything like that.
Awesome.
So it's very good, thank you.
So I have given you another folder, because I know you prefer to work at your own pace
Yes,
and
I
take
do.
it slow.
Yes.
So the first few pages is literally what we've just done, just going over what you've learnt already. And if you have any questions, obviously sometimes you might not feel comfortable asking me here, but you do have my email and phone if you do have questions after. I've also got, again, activities in the end of this folder. For you, if you want to do it in your own time and practice, it's completely up to you, but the more you practice, the easier it'll be for when you do your knowledge test, and your assessment test won't be so scary, because you're going to know the ins and outs of everything.
See, when you talk about it, that's when I start to not be able to breathe. So yeah, because of the anxiety.
But you're doing really, really well. Okay?
Thank you.
Now for today, do you know the difference between files and applications?
No.
Okay, so a file is something that when you've saved it, you're saving it into a file. And an application is if you're downloading something or installing something, I should say.
Okay.
So has your work ever asked you to install a new application?
I haven't done too much of that, so no, I don't think they have at the moment.
Have you ever installed a new application on your computer at home?
I've done it on my phone.
Yeah. Well, same sort of thing, really, because phones are almost like our computers these days, aren't they?
Yes.
You can just do everything on them. So what we're going to be doing today is how to delete files or uninstall applications. Okay? So I thought what we'll do first is maybe delete one of your applications. You can choose whichever one you want it to be. Just have a look and search. Do you have an idea? Maybe Microsoft Word or...
Okay, yep. There's Microsoft Word.
Yep.
Okay, yep. So
Yep.
I've got my mouse on it.
Yeah, and then just right click on it.
There's
So
the
you
right
should be able to
click
follow.
again.
1 second, sorry, I'm just trying to...
So is that the...
Yeah, so you will right click on it. So yes,
Yep.
on this page, sorry.
No, that's fine. No,
Here
thank
we
you
go.
so much for that. Okay,
Applications.
yep. Okay then. Okay, so right click, yep.
I'll let you see how you go by reading those instructions first.
Okay, and press delete. So I just press that delete button
Yep.
up there. Okay, here we go.
It's okay, we're not going to break anything.
Okay, that deleted.
Okay.
Okay, yay.
So now, when we delete an application, the only way to get it back is to call out the IT department and just ask them if they can reinstall it.
Okay.
So that is the main difference between a file, when you're deleting a file, and you're deleting an application. The application is gone until someone reinstalls it on, but with a file, you can delete it, but you can also still recover it from the recycle bin.
Okay.
So if you just look at the file side in your guide there,
Okay then.
and just see if you can follow along with those instructions.
That one. Okay. Right click. Okay, that was good instructions. Yep. Okay then, I got that.
Now,
Yeah.
have you noticed on your computer anywhere that where there is the recycling bin?
Yes, up the top there. I see it on the desktop.
So just
See,
go on the
I
phone with
even
two
knew the word
guys.
desktop now, so I'm getting very much better at
Very
it.
good. So if you click on the recycling bin,
Yeah.
you'll be able to see the file. Sorry, not the application. The file you just deleted. So you've got that almost like a safeguard that if you accidentally deleted the wrong file and you might go, oh my god, I've just made a huge mistake, I've accidentally deleted it, which we've all done, you know, you can just go into that recycling bin and just retrieve it if necessary.
Okay then. Okay, and how do I do that?
So just click on the recycling bin and then it will be this one just there.
Okay.
It'll still have the name of what you've called your file.
Yep. Okay then. Yep.
And just click and then open.
Oh, okay. That was easy.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay then.
So what I might get you do, just to have a couple of practices.
Yep.
Just following those instructions for both application and file. Just practice deleting a few applications. There is a few on this computer that are really not relevant to you. And I've just written it down there.
Okay, so I'll go and find them.
Yeah,
Yep.
just
Okay then.
find them by using those instructions. And just if
Okay.
you get stuck, just let me know.
Yep. No, that's fine. That's what I said. I've been practicing, so I've got a lot more confident with. Okay, that's deleted. Another application. There it is. Delete. That's great. Okay, and then I'll delete a file as well.
Yeah.
And then I'll reinstall it from the recycling.
Or retrieve it, yeah.
Yeah, retrieve it. Sorry.
Yeah. I know, it gets confusing between application and
Yeah.
file.
And it's deleted. Okay, go back into trash. And there it is. So I'll just open. And I'll open again. There we go. They're back.
Perfect.
Yay! Thank you.
Is there any more on there for you to practice, or maybe just do one more?
Okay. Because I'll probably forget it as soon as I get home.
Well, remember, you've always got those folders there.
Yeah. Okay, yep.
Perfect. Now, I know you said straight away you'll probably forget once you get home. Completely normal. It's like anything, practice makes perfect. So, and that's why in all your folders I've put those activities, so that you can just keep practicing and practicing and practicing until it sticks in your head. But again, as anything, you might not have to delete too many files, or I wouldn't imagine you'd be deleting too many applications too often. So again, you might get stuck there, but that's when you know you can ask. Sometimes it's better to ask someone in your team if they can show you, or if you have someone that you're close to at work that you can just ask to say, hey, I can't quite remember. Do you mind showing me how I can do this? Or again, keep your folders, but generally you'll have someone that'll be able to help you. Okay, so especially with certain things you don't do all the time. Any questions?
No, I'm okay. I was just thinking because I do get nervous asking people in the team.
Do you
So,
have someone maybe like your manager, Ben, that you could maybe email or?
yeah, I think I'll try that. I've just got to get over that. So yeah.
But it
Thank you.
takes time, or you just keep these folders and just have them somewhere on your desk that if you ever need them, you'll remember that they're there as that little backup help or confidence that you might need. Next part is how to deactivate your computer in accordance with your workplace.
Wow. Okay.
Have you done much of that?
No, not at all.
Okay. Well, if you're looking at your guide again,
Yeah.
before you shut down your computer, what do you think the most important thing is to do?
Shut down open applications? No.
Yeah.
Okay.
You are right. So anything that you have open on your computer, you will need to close them down and save, depending on what it is. Some things you might not need to save, some things you may need to save. So in order to save your work so you don't lose where you're up to, you'll just want to make sure you save and then close any applications that you've got open. And then your next step, once you've closed everything, is then to go, do you know where the power button is?
Yes, it was one of the first ones, so it's just here. Is that the power button?
That is a power button.
Oh, okay.
But in order, no, that's very good. But in order to shut down your computer the correct way, you would simply go down to your Microsoft menu icon. So see these steps up the top here?
Right, okay.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, okay, right, yeah,
And then click on that power button.
yeah.
And then can you see the little options it's giving you? You can either restart it, but restarting won't shut it down. It will just restart your whole computer again. Otherwise you can see you can sign out, which will just lock your screen, and then so you're not technically turned off your computer completely. You would have to just re-sign in with your username and password. Otherwise you've got shutdown, which is just simple as clicking on the shutdown.
Shall I shut it?
Yeah.
down?
Yeah.
It's taking a while.
Yeah, sometimes it's just making sure everything is properly closed. Often, when you've clicked the shutdown button, you will get like a pop-up on here saying these applications are open, we'll force close them, or you can cancel the shutdown. So if you've got work there that you need saved, that'll be when you will cancel your shutdown and quickly save those applications or files, whatever you're working on, and then close it. Okay?
Okay, well that's shut down now, so we didn't have any applications open, which is great.
So why do you think it's important that you do close all your applications properly?
Security?
Yeah. And also just so your work is saved,
Yeah, okay.
because you don't want to do all that work
Yeah, and then
and then lose it all.
goes sort of, yep, okay then.
Also, sometimes if we have too many applications open, it can actually freeze our computer.
Oh,
Like it's
okay.
like the computer can't cope when you have too many applications open at one time.
Okay,
And in those instances, what do you think you will do?
close down some applications.
Yeah, but what happens if your computer's frozen in that moment?
I don't know, Control Alt Delete.
Well, that's a good way of doing it as well, yeah. Otherwise, you could just call your IT department
Okay, okay,
and just let them know, and then they might jump in and see what's going on, or sometimes they'll even make a suggestion of just restarting
okay.
your computer by just holding down that power button.
Oh, okay then,
But that would be when you would speak to IT,
okay.
because not everyone is going to know the right steps, and you want to follow your workplace's
Okay.
guidelines. Let's try, do you remember how to turn your computer on? We'll-
power button.
We'll do Alright, well we'll do some revision of everything that you have learned, because you were saying
I
earlier.
know, I think I've learnt so much that I've forgotten and now I'm muddled, so sorry about that.
Don't ever be sorry. So I think because you were saying at the start that you get a little bit nervous when you hear the word assessment
Yes.
or a test or anything like that. So I want to try to work on your confidence a little bit more so that you're very sure of yourself when you go into that into the assessment. Again, you have multiple chances to do it, so don't panic if you don't pass the first time, which by the way I believe you will, because I feel like you've got a great understanding of everything. So I just think it's just working on yourself to know that you're capable. Alright, so do you remember how to turn it on? The power button, we did go
Yes.
through this.
Yes.
Press your power.
Okay. Yeah. I knew it, but then I lose the confidence, like talking to you about it. So.
Alright, well how about I won't tell you what to do. I'll
Okay.
see how you go, and then you just reach out to me if you get stuck.
Okay. So, do the password. Okay.
Yep,
I've
so
opened
you're
it.
in.
Yep.
Yeah, perfect. Now, what we're going to go over now is stuff that we've learnt prior to this lesson. Okay, so it's not going to be in this folder, but we'll just see how you go. Alright, because this is that time where you can ask all of those questions. Alright, do you remember how to change your background?
Yes.
You're sounding a bit nervous and unsure. You just do it and I'll watch.
Settings.
Yep.
Okay. There's the background changed.
Awesome. I love your background.
Thank you.
No problems.
Yes.
And folders. So everything we're going through is what will be in your
So
assessment.
did you want me to create a folder or?
Yep, you can create a folder. And then do you remember how to create a folder within the folder?
Yes, I
Yep.
do. Okay then. So just go onto my computer. There's my little holiday. I'll open a new one.
Where was that holiday at? The pictures look amazing.
Yeah, I've forgotten now, but I'll probably be able to do it when I'm not so nervous to tell you.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Wherever it was, it looks amazing.
Okay, now I'll do a folder that says chickens. There. And then I'll do another folder that says within it, baby chickens. There we go.
Very
How
clever.
was that?
Perfect. Now, do you remember how to rename your folders?
Yes, I do. So I do a little right click,
Yep.
hover, right click, and then it says rename, and then I'll do big baby chickens. There we go. And enter.
Perfect. Now, do you remember why we create folders?
To make everything easier to find, location, easier to remember, so you're not just searching and it's not all over the place. You can sort of follow the path.
It keeps
To
it
the
more
folder. Yeah.
organised, right?
Yeah.
Have you been creating folders for yourself for
Yes,
what
I
you're
have.
learning?
Yes.
Yeah. And are you finding it's helping a lot?
It is, yes. And I've learnt how to pin to the side. So for those quick access ones. So, and that was on YouTube. So I thought because of your training, I'm going out a little bit further and having a look on YouTube to learn a few more things.
Which is amazing. Like YouTube, you can learn so much off these days with all the little videos. I've learned a lot off YouTube myself, by the way. because sometimes you just need it slowed down, step by step. You can pause it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you can't pause me, but I can stop, but we can't pause me.
Yeah.
So it can be that little bit easier sometimes just having those videos to go by. Now, do you know how to delete your files?
Yes. Comes up with delete. Deleted.
Perfect. Now, in your folder at the end there, I put in a form with all different activities for you to practice. These activities, it's not really in there, just put it on. These activities will help you prepare for your assessment, okay?
Okay, yes, yep.
So-
I can see them there. Yep.
They're all mixed.
Yeah.
Everything's all mixture amongst it. So some is from today, some is from your previous sessions with me. Do you want to just go through some of those and then I'll sit here, or do you want to have a break first, Corey? Or?
No,
You-
no,
you're okay?
thank you. I'm feeling good today. I'm
Yep.
having a good day, so I might just keep going if that's okay.
Yeah, and just ask me questions in whatever you're getting, or you're not too sure of, or you just need that little bit of guidance with. Okay?
Can I just go over and practice sort of like what we did today?
Yes, of
The
course.
applications and
Yeah.
the files, and then retrieving them just so it's set in for a bit.
100% yes, you can do that.
Okay.
So there is a few, like I said, I did put in a whole heap of random applications on here. So you can delete those ones, and there's no dramas. And they're written down just here for you. So you can just go in and uninstall those applications, okay?
Okay. Can we just go over the removal of the applications again, just so.
So just remember, if you get stuck, you've got those little steps in here.
Right, yep, okay
Yep.
then, okay. Because I think I just had a problem.
No, that's okay.
Yeah,
That's why
so-
we practice.
Yeah, I'm just
Press
feeling
pause,
that a
Josh.
little bit overwhelmed.
Okay.
Okay, so can we just go over the,
Yes.
because yeah, that's what I said, all of a sudden I just got that little bit of overwhelmed thing.
I think
so-
because we're trying a little bit of everything, so no, that's fine. So yep, just see if you can follow those instructions. You did well with that last time.
Okay, just watch me, just so. Okay, so I click on an application,
Yep,
right click,
yep.
and then it's got remove.
Yes, there you go. Or delete, yep.
Okay. Okay, so press delete.
Yep.
Okay, and I can't reinstall it.
No,
No, that has to be IT
correct.
to do it.
So if you ever needed that application again, you would have to call the IT, we would have to call the IT department to reinstall that application.
Okay,
And then you'll be able to use it again.
okay,
Okay, and then again, so anything you like with applications, anything that you uninstall is gone permanently from your computer. You personally can't retrieve it unless you call the IT department to reinstall it.
okay.
So you can get it back, you
Yeah.
just can't.
Why would I need to reinstall an
Because
application?
maybe you've changed roles.
Ah, okay.
So now your role is doing whatever you're doing currently, which is fixing computers and systems and stuff like that. But then maybe you move into a different role And maybe with that role, you will have to get that application installed on your computer.
Oh, okay then.
Because
Okay.
I'm sure, have you worked at many different places before, Corey?
Not really, not that many places, but yeah.
So I'll go by my experience. Where I've worked at different companies or different positions within companies, you will use different systems or different applications on that role. So it'll, if you were, because you're doing so amazing today and you got a promotion, you would probably, you may or may not use different applications depending on what that role is.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep, okay then.
Yeah.
Okay, so definitely that's something that I can't do, but I can delete files.
Yep.
So I'll just delete the chickens. I'll just click into that and click into the big baby chickens. Right click and delete.
Yep.
Okay, that's it. And then I'll delete the other one. Okay. And then I'll go to the okay, I'll find recycling on the desktop.
Yep. Recycle bin.
There it is. There's a lot in there in recycled.
Yeah, because I think they stay in there for so many days, and then they will automatically get deleted.
At the end of the
Yeah. So if you've accidentally deleted a file and forgotten that you've deleted it,
yep.
and it's been however many days where it automatically deletes from the recycle bin, then you would unfortunately have to start from scratch.
Okay.
But I feel like most of the time when we delete something, we know generally, oh crap, that was the wrong thing. You almost instantly get that feeling, I guess, of,
Yeah.
oops, I accidentally deleted it, how do I get it back?
Okay.
Generally, you're not going to remember 30 days later or something, I don't think. But I mean, you could. You
Yeah.
never know. Any other questions?
Well, I'll do a few more
Yep.
deleting the files. So I'm just going to go and retrieve. Okay. Then I'll retrieve the other one. Okay. And I'll just delete one more application.
Yeah.
Okay. Delete. Okay. There's that one. And then I'll just go into
You're doing a great job.
and I'm just going to open to retrieve it. Open to retrieve. Okay, well this is something I can practice at home.
Yes. And there's still plenty of exercises in the back of that folder
Yeah.
for you to practice. And then you can email me or call me if you do get stuck. Okay? So if you do get stuck and you've forgotten, don't worry, I'm just a phone call or an email away where I can walk you through the steps again, okay? Now, question, do you remember how to save your work? So if you're working on Microsoft Word, do you remember how to save that?
Yeah, so if I opened up Word,
Mhm.
okay, and there's my document, and I go save as,
Yeah.
and I popped it into the file,
Yeah.
chickens,
And then you would close it.
yeah, and that's it. There we
Alright.
go.
And then let's show me how you can deactivate your computer.
Oh, that's it. That was this one here that I've got
Correct.
down here. I go into the menu icon,
Now before you go into that menu icon,
save.
So make sure everything is closed and saved, correct?
Close, save. Okay, that's all gone now. So go into the menu, click on the power button. Don't go and do restart. And shut down.
Yeah.
And then we wait.
Now, at the end of this folder as well, I have put in a survey there that you don't have to fill in, but any kind of feedback we get from surveys will only help us be better at our job, or know what we're doing well at or what we're not doing so good at. So if you do get the time, I would appreciate if you could do the survey for me, but there's no pressure in order for you to do that if you don't feel comfortable. Also in the back there, I have put in just some knowledge questions, just to help prepare you, to give you that confidence. Yeah.
Right, yes. Okay, yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
For you just to go through and just have a practice, and then the next time we meet, we can go through and just see where maybe you need a little bit more help with, or things that you're doing really well with. So you can see the sorts of questions there. You've got multiple choice, and just what's the correct way to uninstall an application. Well, you've now learnt that today. How do you file, those sort of questions, and they're multiple choice.
Yep.
So you can just choose one of those.
They'll be good practice at home too. So
Yeah.
so I can just go through and do it. So next time I see you, I would have practiced and not forgotten. I
Yes.
hope. Yeah.
And then you can always use it as like a study guide
Yeah.
to prepare you for when that time comes when you do your assessment.
Yeah.
Any questions at all? I feel like you've come a long way, Corey.
No, I think I'm okay, and I do thank you so much because you've made me feel so confident.
Oh, that's
with
good.
this
I
one,
feel like
so
you've done it all on your own, but
Thank
you're
you.
welcome.